In my video on Life is Strange, I talked about the game essentially having only one meaningful choice at the denouement of its final chapter, and how, depending on your own internal moral code, it might not have been a choice at all. I recently played Subsurface Circular, and if Life is Strange's big weighty decision taxed you emotionally, then this will feel like an ethical nightmare. Mike Bithel's one-session robotic detective drama has that familiar veil whereby you are given options but rarely choice. And in the context of the game, this makes sense. It's not really about making decisions, but rather putting pieces of a puzzle together. A narrative driven not by autonomy, but by analysis. Because of its structure and method of interaction, most instances of active decision-making are few and far between, requiring you to actively seek them out. These are not weighty decisions thrown at you through garish prompts in order to simulate a dramatic atmosphere, nor do they have a huge impact on the story, which is quite refreshing after years of "they will remember that." Like Life is Strange, Subsurface Circular ultimately hinges on a single choice right at the end. But there are two things about this choice that mean its ethical weight is so much more complicated. The right answer changes depending on whether you view the consequences short-term or long-term, and also whether you, the player, are human or a machine. Theoretically, I mean, there's no way to test that at present. And once you've made your choice, the game ends. Like Sopranos style. You don't get to see what happens at all, instead presented with a short credits sequence and then booted back to the main menu. What this means is that you're presented with a dilemma that has heavy implications without the appropriate closure that goes alongside it. You're told what should happen after both options, but having had the idea of willful deceit enforced over the previous couple of hours, there's that small niggle in the back of your head. Will this choice actually lead to the consequences stated? The weight of choice is such a tough thing to get right, especially when in the shade of grey morality, that popular no right answer rhetoric, muddied still by factoring in that your avatar, the one making the choice, isn't human. So the fact that this one big choice at the end of an evening in the company of the mechanised working class absolutely nails the landing is testament to Bithel's prowess not only as a developer, but as a writer. I don't even really want to talk any further about it, because honestly it's short enough and affordable enough that if any of this has piqued your interest, it's not much more of a hurdle to go and play the damn thing. So think of this as a static canvas short about a Mike Bithell short.